Hello guys, it's me, Legendary Be Inspired. Hope you're doing good and in a better health. I'm always making a video to inspire others, especially to spread the teaching of Islam and the doctrine as well. Please follow me to get latest Islamic teachings and lectures. Thanks.
Why is Aqeedah so important in Islam? Before we talk about prayer, fasting, zakah, or pilgrimage, we must ask ourselves a vital question. Do I truly believe in Allah Azzawajal the way He deserves to be believed in? Do I know Him by His names, His attributes, and His rights over me as His creation? Aqeedah is the foundation of everything. Without it, everything else we build, our deeds, our acts of worship, will collapse like a house built without a foundation. Welcome to Legendary Be Inspired, where hearts are awakened and truth is revived. The importance of Aqeedah. The word Aqeedah comes from the Arabic root aqada, which means to tie firmly or to bind strongly. In Islam, Aqeedah refers to our firm, unshakable belief in Allah Azzawajal, His angels, His books, His messengers, the Day of Judgment, divine decree, qadar, both good and bad. It is what makes a person a Muslim. Before any action, before any worship, there must first be correct belief, Quranic foundation. Allah Azzawajal says in the Quran, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا مِن قَبْلِكَ مِن رَسُولٍ إِلَّا نُوحِي إِلَيْهِ أَنَّهُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا أَنَا فَاعْبُدُونِ. Surah Al-Anbiya 21 verse 25. And we did not send any messenger before you except that we revealed to him, there is no deity worthy of worship except me, so worship me. This was the first and foremost mission of every prophet, not laws, not rituals, but correcting people's belief in the one true God. Now some may say Aqeedah is not that important. This is a dangerously misleading statement. How can the very foundation of Islam be unimportant? How can belief in Allah Azzawajal, His names, His oneness, Tawheed, and His rights be considered minor? The great scholars of Islam, Imam Ahmad, Imam Malik, Imam Shafi'i, and others, all emphasize that learning Aqeedah comes before everything else. Imam Abu Hanifa said, the first knowledge to be taught is Aqeedah, hadith about correct belief. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, Man mata wa huwa la yushriku billahi shay'an dakhala al-jannah. Sahih Muslim 135. Whoever dies without associating anything with Allah will enter paradise. Inna Allah la yanzuru ila suwarikum wa amwalikum, walakin yanzuru ila qulubikum wa a'malikum. Sahih Muslim 2564. Indeed, Allah does not look at your bodies or your wealth, but He looks at your hearts and your deeds. Without a heart filled with proper belief, our outward actions will be meaningless. Why acts without Aqeedah are useless. Even if someone prays 5 times a day, fasts during Ramadan, gives charity, and even goes for Hajj, if their belief is corrupted, if they commit shirk, associating partners with Allah, or have innovations in belief, none of their deeds will count. وَقَدِمْنَا إِلَى مَا عَمِلُوا مِنْ عَمَلٍ فَجَعَلْنَاهُ حَبَاءً مَنْثُورًا. Surah Al-Furqan 25 verse 23. And we will turn to whatever deeds they did, and make them as dust scattered in the wind. That is what happens when belief is missing or corrupt. The Prophet's 13 years in Makkah. Did you know that for the first 13 years in Makkah, the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ only taught Tawheed and Aqeedah? No laws about fasting yet. No commandments about zakah. Not even the 5 daily prayers at the start. Only one message. La ilaha illallah. There is no God but Allah. Why? Because without correct belief, worship becomes worthless. The danger of ignoring Aqeedah. When we downplay Aqeedah, we open the door to shirk, associating others with Allah, bid'ah, religious innovations, and misguided beliefs that can lead someone outside the fold of Islam. Someone may claim to love Allah Azzawajal, but worship Him in ways He never permitted. Others may believe in Allah, but think saints or prophets can intercede without His permission. This is shirk. A wake-up call. Brothers and sisters, don't let ignorance settle in your heart. Revive your knowledge of Aqeedah. Study it. Hold on to it. You don't need to be a scholar to understand Tawheed, but you do need to be sincere in learning and correcting your belief. Because when you stand before Allah Azzawajal on the Day of Judgment, He won't ask you how much you memorized. He'll ask you who you believed Him to be, and whether you worshipped Him alone, with sincerity, with clarity, and with truth. If you want your prayers to be accepted, if you want your good deeds to count, if you want paradise, start with your Aqeedah. This is legendary Be Inspired, spreading light, truth, and guidance. May Allah Azzawajal keep our hearts firm upon the truth, and may we never be deceived by those who undermine the core of our faith. Correct belief leads to correct worship, and correct worship leads to Jannah.